Good morning, everybody. I am Russ. This is Steph. That is Chris imitating Jackie.
Oh, did you forget our names there for a
Jackie's
sec?
move. That is Jackie's move. That is Chris Little on the end, our impressionist of the day. And Chris, do your Spanish voice.
Oh, I don't know if I got any Spanish voice, my friend.
Folks, that might appear in an episode of Cowboy and Lucky. We never know. Let me first say this. I've got to say this. That was a bad Mexican accent. That was a bad Mexican accent. Mm-hmm. But it was nowhere near as bad as the call last night. That ruined a perfect game.
Oh,
and actually,
man.
it was
That is
Wednesday night that happened.
Now,
yes.
Yeah, the bad call. Now, I thought the referee was going to go, he didn't have good possession.
I
called it right in the
I
end.
did too. Yep.
I thought that was going to be his excuse.
Yep.
But he didn't have an excuse. I blew it.
That's what he said. Now, if you guys didn't watch it, you're under a rock somewhere.
You gotta be, because it's everywhere.
The 21, it would have been the 21st perfect game. This year would have been the third of this year.
Detroit Tigers first as a club.
Which means no walks, no hits.
No errors.
And no errors. 27 up, 27 down. Well, he got him. I mean, he got the perfect game. It won't go in the record books. It won't overturn.
That had been the second one in the week.
Roy Halladay had thrown one earlier for the Phillies.
God,
I felt bad for the ref.
I felt bad, yeah, for the...
I felt bad for both of them because you don't...
That's a
21
lifetime.
people ever.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, dude, I'll do it again next week.
Right.
Yeah.
Lifetime. That is remarkable.
But they went back and showed bad calls. A bunch of them. Knobloch goes to tag. Tim Raines misses him, throws it out. They call it double play. There's been a bunch of them in big games.
Correct.
This was what?
40th
game of the year.
It was just like the history of. But you're right. It's like Bud Selig said. We've used the era of human. You know, you've got to. It is. We make that judgment call. We live with it.
Now I have a question. Are they going to start on these like really questionable plays in baseball? Start reviewing them?
They're only reviewing the home runs.
That's still okay. I didn't know. I mean, can there be like a red flag coach's challenge or something?
Games are so long anyway.
No, I don't.
Games are so long anyway, they don't want to make them.
And I'm going to tell you something. They can't go to instant replay for the simple fact in baseball of balls and strikes, exactly what Chris just said. I'm going to challenge that strike. That's not a strike. That wasn't a strike. Look here on the instant replay. He's clearly outside. They play the game for 6 hours.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I went to a Ranger game on Wednesday. I left Saturday one day.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
It was the longest damn game ever.
Well, I mean, you know how like in football, you get one coach's challenge in the first half, and you get one in the second half. At the end. And there's rules with it.
I doubt they'll do it. My deal is I doubt they'll do it. But
I mean, I'm not saying them do that, but
right.
So speaking of bad phone calls.
Okay, there you go. Bad phone calls. Now I'm gonna turn this story over to our columnist, Mr. Chris Jose Cox. Journalist, who is up to date on this story and has some
if
details.
you hasn't heard, Gary Coleman passed away.
Correct.
Right.
Gary Coleman still lived with his ex-wife. They lived together. They went on divorce court.
I remember that.
In 2008. They were going to try to make it through. Well, they secretly divorced, but they've been living together. Well, supposedly he falls and hits his head a few nights ago, and the 911 call has been released. That may be his wife outside.
I'm getting under the table.
Anyway.
Let's put Joe out there.
Anyway, the 911 call has been released, and his wife, ex-wife, murderer. I didn't say that out loud. Is on there, and they go 911, and she goes, "My husband fell and hit his head, bleeding everywhere. Is he okay? I don't know. I'm upstairs. He's downstairs. He had went downstairs to get me something. Well, ma'am, is he okay? Gary, you okay? He can't talk, he's gurgling.
Oh my God.
This is the true. He heard it.
The true 911 call.
Can you get him to the hospital? I can't. I've had a fever all day. I cannot go down there. I'll pass out. Ma'am, he needs to put pressure on the wound. Gary, they said, oh, he can't. He can't. He's just wobbling around.
I mean, it's not good.
He needs to put pressure on it. Gary, here, take this towel. They said you need to hold it on your head. You can hear him in the background, dude.
Oh, gosh.
I got to go online and find
I'll have to go listen to it, too.
And it goes on and on. The people are out the door. Can you go let them in? Just tell them to come in. No, you have to let them in. Oh, I got blood on my hand. Oh, I got blood on me. I'm going to throw up.
Now, I have a question. Can she be charged? All right, keep going.
Oh, okay.
She's the one who pulled the plug. And she's not even married to him. The doctors assumed that was still his wife.
Ooh.
Oh, because it was a secret that they had gotten divorced.
So he never got any action.
Is that what you're thinking about this whole time?
And rumors are that they had never consummated their marriage and he had never had sex in his 42 years. Not like you, Russ.
Yeah. I didn't consummate my marriage.
Have you consummated getting out of your marriage yet, Stephanie?
Actually, if you want to go about that, told him.
Here, just hold these. By the way, I do know the story.
Are you looking at my chest muscle? Yeah.
Ooh, I'm burning. Sorry.
That's some training.
Now we're going to drop down to another celebrity.
Yeah, I'm really.
This is sad.
Me and her and Russell are like this.
Exactly
That's
right.
because we were at the sushi bar together.
Exactly
it's like
right.
me, him, and then she was standing over there. Rue McClanahan. Blanche Devereaux.
Blanche Devereaux. She was the one that brought the sex into the Golden
You know
Girls.
what? She was the original. She was, because I believe the Golden Girls is where they've got Sex in the City.
I said that the other day.
She was the original. What's the hoe on the Golden Girls? The mannequin chick. What's her name?
I know
you mean on Sex in the City?
Yeah. What's her name?
She's the original Samantha.
That she is.
Samantha.
I
She
agree,
is the
'cause
original Samantha.
When us girls went and watched the movie, I said the exact same thing, that Golden Girls was actually where, you know,
that's exactly
that was
where
the
it
Sex
got
in
it.
the City back in the day.
B. Arthur, Betty Davis. Oh man, that was the
She had a stroke on
Betty Davis. Betty White.
She had a stroke on Monday, and I guess it just kind of she never really recovered.
She was like
from
70.
it.
She was 76.
73?
Right.
76. I saw it a while ago.
So,
Now,
I feel bad for her.
I know that's bad. I will tell you something. It is the way of life. You get old, you die. It's just how it is. It just seems like when you're younger, like, man, you're going to live forever. You ain't.
76
We
seems like
ain't.
forever.
I hope we can make it to 76. I just want
Like
to make it to
76?
If I can make it to 70, I think I'll be good.
Yeah.
Because we have done everything we wanted to do, so.
Other than your uncle, your family lives in the 70s.
Yeah.
Mine
Oh,
does.
yeah,
Mine lives
all
in the
mine.
90s.
Other than my dad, most all mine have made it close to 80.
Yeah.
Mine, all my family lives mainly into the 90s. My great-grandma turned 100 2 years ago, and then she died a few months after. I don't want to live that long. No, thank you.
So MGM's releasing a remake of Red Dawn.
Did y'all hear about that?
How funny is that? Gary Coleman, Rue McClanahan, and the star of Red Dawn,
Yeah,
the
Patrick
original
Swayze.
Patrick Swayze.
Now, is it already done?
Yeah, it is actually going to be released in November, and critics are not happy. They said that critics are claiming that the